Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another card trick, as you can see. And this card trick is going to be a redo of a really old card trick that I did in 2016. Yeah, it is a long time ago. But that card is actually on a different channel that I barely even did. I did maybe 7 card tricks on it, and then I just stopped the channel. I had 2 or 3 other channels that I just did nothing on. It was Jenny Richline, that was the name of the channel. So yeah, that's me. I'm the same person. Anyway, that card trick was called the 4 Queens. I'm going to do the same card trick because apparently you guys really liked that video. So I'm going to do it over again. This time, hopefully it'll be better. Hope you guys enjoy, and yeah. And remember, after the trick is done, I'm going to do the trick for you guys. I'm going to do the tutorial. So let's get into it. Okay, so for this trick, I'm going to be using the 4 Queens, as you can see. And these 4 queens are going to be doing some pretty cool things. So I'm going to start out. A spectator would choose a card. It doesn't matter, they can just choose a card at random. So let's say they choose this one. This card right here. You guys go ahead and look at it. I'm going to turn away. Alright. You see it? Hopefully you can see it. Okay. So that card, that's going to be your card, okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the 2 red queens right here. So the 2 red queens, I'm going to put them here. Now what we're going to do, I would have the spectator put their selection in between the 2 red queens, but since I do not have a spectator, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So your card in between the 2 red queens, okay? So we're just going to square all that up, and we're just going to set those down right there for a quick second. Just going to go ahead and set down this pile of cards over here. Let's just set it down over here. Alright, we're going to take that pile of 3 cards, set it down, and we're just going to lose them in this deck. Just like that. We'll just get rid of them, get lost in this deck. And now we just go ahead and pick up this one. And what we're going to be doing here is these 2 black queens are going to be helping us out pretty majorly. Because right now, I don't really have any sense of where your card is, or what it is or where it is. I know it's in between the 2 red queens, but I don't really know where they are. Of course, they're lost in that deck. But these 2 black queens are going to do a little bit of teleportation, let's say. So what they're going to do is, if I just snap, if I turn over the 2 black queens, we can see that your card, 4 of hearts, is in between the 2 black queens. So you can see it's in between 2 black queens. Now, here's the deal. I snap my fingers again, go ahead and turn over the 2 black queens again, and you can see there's absolutely nothing in between the 2 black queens. And do you know why? There's absolutely nothing in between them, because your card is actually where it originally was, in between the 2 red queens. Okay guys, now for the tutorial. Also, before we get into the tutorial, I just want to apologize for all the sniffling. It is pretty cold where I live right now. Since I'm living in South America, it is now winter. So yeah, that's for all the sniffling. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so now for the tutorial. So in this card trick, there's no gimmicks. That's why I really like this card trick. It's completely impromptu. You don't need any setup, just have I just like to have the 4 queens already set up. I mean, you could, that honestly really does not matter. But yeah, I just like to have the 4 queens already set up. And you just grab your deck, and pretty much to start with, you really just have the spectator select a card. It's completely random, you're not forcing anything, they just select a card. In this case, for the tutorial purposes, we're going to look at it. So this case, it's the 7 of spades. So yeah, 7 of spades, so that's going to be their card, alright? And you're not gonna wanna look at it. You're just gonna show it to them. But in this case, we're gonna look at it because it's it's for the sake of the tutorial. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is, while you're kind of talking to them, okay, this is your card and stuff, you wanna do push out pinky break. So push out the top card and then grab a break like that. All right. I showed this in the last video, so it's not too hard. You just push out, and grab a break. Alright? So while you're talking to them, you want to push out, grab your break. Of course, it's exaggerated for the purpose of the tutorial. But then you grab your 2 red queens, set them on top. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab them, you're going to biddle grip, and peel off the top red queen. So let's go over that again. You're picking up, by the way, you're picking up the 3 cards. 2 red queen and just a random card that you got. It does not matter what that card is. So you pick up those 3 cards, they're thinking it's 2, and you want to, with biddle grip, so thumb, middle finger, and you want to grab that top card, peel it off, just like that, and then now you have the double right here, but keep it in this position so they don't know it's a double, and the single. Now what you're going to tell them to do is to put their card in between. It just makes it easier for you because then you don't have to worry about going and picking it up and then flashing that this is 2 cards. So it just makes it a lot easier for you to have them put it in there. So they would put it in between. Alright. And what you do is when you square them all up, you want to be retaining, so let's do that again. So you square them up, you want to have a pinky break. So catch a pinky break when you're squaring them up with these 2 cards. So you kind of square up the cards like this, and then you're grabbing those only 2 cards, the queen and the random card. Okay. So let me go over that again. All right. So you have it like this, and you're squaring it up. Grab a break in between these cards and these. Alright, so you're left with the queen and the random card. Set it down carefully. Don't just like set it down like that, or else you're going to show that there's only 2 cards here. So you're going to set it down saying that you're going to set down the pack of 3 cards right here, which is the queen, their card in between, and the other queen. And then you're just going to riffle down to about half. It doesn't really matter. About probably just preferably around half. And then take off the top half and put it down. You don't want to put down the bottom half, okay? Because this half has the other red queen in it. So you want to riffle down, take off the top half, and then once you put the top half down, you want to grab these right here, the queen and the random card. They think it's the queen, your card in between, and the other queen. Put it on top, and once you have it on top, you're pretty much going to be just stitching that random card because you don't need it anymore. So you just grab, you can slide out too, you can slide and do that, but for me it's easier just to riffle till I get 1 card and then grab a pinky break. So you grab a pinky break, that 1 card, and then you transfer to a thumb break. Okay, so let's do that over again. You put it on top, and then grab a pinky break, and you do a thumb break, and then you're gonna do the which is called the double undercut. Okay, so you're gonna do the double undercut. So you take pretty much what the double undercut is. So once you have your thumb break, all right, you're gonna take a portion of the bottom part of the card, a portion of it, put it on top, still retaining that break, and then take the remaining of the cards from that break and put it on top. And what you just did is you controlled the queen of diamonds to the bottom, facing down like that. Okay? So let's go over that one more time. Okay, so you have your 2 cards right here. Pick them up, set them down, grab your thumb break, and then go to your double undercut, like that. And you can really take as many, like you could do it once more if you wanted, and then grab that, and then just grab from the break. Make sure you stop cutting though. Once you've grabbed from the break, that's when it ends. Okay. So you grab from the break, and then you just set the cards down. Be careful again. You don't want to just like set them down like that because then you might end up showing that like, you know, there's a queen face up on the bottom. So just square up the cards, set them down like that, and go ahead and pick up this pile. And then you're going to say, okay, at this point I really need the help of the 2 black queens because yada yada, I have no idea what your card is, where it is. I just know it's in between the 2 red queens, all that, yada yada yada. But while you're doing all that, you're going to be grabbing a pinky break between the 2 top cards, which is the red queen and their selection. So what you can do is just riffle down till you get 1, 2, and then you got your pinky break, okay? So you just riffle down so you got 1, 2, and then a pinky break. While you're just talking to him, explaining, kind of moving your hands around and all that. And then you say, okay, so now the 2 black queens are going to do something really cool. So you set them down on top of the break. And you say, I'm just going to snap my fingers and turn over the 2 black queens. When in reality, you're turning over a pack of 4 cards. So you don't want to do this very slowly. Just kind of take them, just kind of turn over like that. Because or else they're going to catch on that it's like way more than 2 cards, okay? So you turn them over, and then you slowly go through and say, look, the 7 of spades has appeared in between the 2 black queens. Now, this card is a red queen, but this card is a black queen, and so is that one, okay? So you want to make them think that the 7 of spades is in between the 2 black queens. So you kind of cover up the 7 of spades like this, so that when you turn it over, that red queen is going to be covered. So then they see the black queen. And it's implied that they're both black queens. And then as you're turning it over, do a push-up pinky break. And then set the cards down. And then you say, okay, I snap my fingers. You turn over that big pack again, but turn it over, fairly quickly. And you say, look at that. The 2 black queens with nothing in between them. This is where you don't want to spread too far because there's the red queen. And of course, this is their card. But you don't want to spread too far because, yes, that's the red queen, and you don't want to flash that. Okay, so if you're not really understanding what's going on, or if you're kind of confused, of course, you can just go back, or and I'll just go over this one more time. So remember, you grab your pinky break from the 2 top cards, set down the queens. You're gonna turn over that pack of 4 cards, and then you're gonna say, look at this. Spread them out, cover up that 7 of spades a little bit. You don't want to cover it up completely, but cover it up a little bit. Show the black queen. As you're turning it over, grab a pinky break. Push up pinky break right here. Then set the cards down, square them up, turn over that packet of 4 again. You have the queens. Show that there's absolutely nothing in between them. You can say that they can expect those cards if they want. And then go ahead. And what you want to do here is set this down, or you don't even have to set this down actually. Just grab this packet and put it on top. You don't want to put this one on top of that one. Just grab this one and put it on top, because this has the turned over queen and this has the red queen. So what you're doing is you're just putting them back together. And you say, it was all an illusion, yada yada yada. Do a false cut. It's called false swivel cut. It doesn't do absolutely anything. It doesn't change the order of the deck at all. I'll go through a short tutorial for you guys so that you guys can kind of see. There are other tutorials on YouTube how to do this. If you want me to do a full tutorial how to do this, I can show you guys in more detail. But right now, just to keep the video short, I'm not really going to do that. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking a small portion of the deck, swiveling it, or swiveling it, I guess you could say, over to my my right hand, and then doing that again. I think it's hard to do this in slow motion, so alright. So you want to swivel that one, and then go to do it again, but this time you're passing this deck underneath, and you're grabbing that middle one, okay? And then with you kind of turn both of your hands and swivel this one out, and then put this one on top. And that did absolutely nothing to change the deck. These 2 cards are still here. Didn't change them. They're still in the order they need to be. So again, pass that little pile over. Then take about the same amount, and then go as if you were gonna pass it, but put this one underneath. Grab the middle one, and then swivel the top one, and set down that one. And that's how you do it. I know it might be a little confusing, but if you guys want me to, I can go into more in-depth tutorial about this. I'll make another video about it. So yeah, and then pretty much you just do whatever you want, snap, and you say it was all an illusion. You can do whatever you want. I like to say, it was all an illusion. You just imagine the whole thing, and your card was really where it always has been, in between the 2 red queens, your card, the 7 of spades. So yeah guys, that was the card trick. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really like doing these card tricks. Just let me know if you want to keep on seeing more. I really wish more people would come and check out these videos. Just let me know what you guys want to see, and I will make sure to post what you guys want to see. Because really, I'm just wanting to, you know, make videos, make content that you guys enjoy. That's really what I'm after doing here, and I just really want you guys to know what you want to see, and I will make it happen. Now, make sure you guys leave a like. You know, 10 likes would be nice. Just make sure to drop a like. Please subscribe, hit the bell to never miss future content. I might be posting more card trick videos. Yes, I have not been posting drone videos in quite a while, and that's because it's winter now. Some days are pretty nice, but I'm also not really going anywhere, so the videos wouldn't be really, like, there wouldn't be very new stuff. So I'm going to be trying to figure out how to do that, and also on top of school, I can't really just go out somewhere. So yeah, that's going to be today's video. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Share this video as well. That would be very much appreciated. And yeah, just comment down below what you guys want to see in future content. And as always, oh, one thing. Sorry. Before I continue, if for some reason I just stop uploading videos for a while, it's because right now my computer is having trouble handling. It's an old computer. It's having trouble handling footage, and with the program that I'm using, it's having trouble processing it. So if this video comes out and other videos don't, that is why. But I hope to be able to fix that problem very soon. So yeah, again, like always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.